Okay. Hey friends, it's Sarah. Welcome to or back to my channel. Thank you for being here. Oh my god. You did it. We did it.
You did it! Congratulations!
The fact that we made it through last year is not surprising. I mean, it is surprising because we had no idea what we would go through, but it's not surprising because I knew we could do it, and it was just the biggest test of strength ever. So congratulations. I see you. I see you. Cheers.
Who here has had it with 2020?
In today's video, I am going to be sharing 20 things I learned in 2021. I wrote them all out on my laptop, so if you see me looking down, that's where I'm looking down. I will probably get emotional. One, because I am a very emotional person. I'm a Cancer. Hey. And two, because I've already had a glass of wine. And three, because it was 2020. So let's reflect. Let's cry about it. Let's bond a little bit and have a great time. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It would mean the world to me. Follow me on Instagram. If you want something to do, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Comment down below something you learned in 2021, and let's jump into it. Be sure to stay tuned for the end of the video because I will be doing a special giveaway. This giveaway is going to be a big thank you for all the support on my channel last year, so definitely make sure you stay to the end if you're interested in learning how to win some cool prizes. Alrighty, so we're starting this video off just like how last year went. We're comfy, we're cozy, we have a glass of wine, no makeup on, you know the vibes. Let's jump into reflecting, shall we? Lesson number one that I learned: there's no such thing as common sense or common knowledge, for obvious reasons. There's so many unique thoughts in the world that I learned last year, good and bad, and it was just very eye-opening in that terms. Second thing I learned about: the magic of Harry Styles. I was always aware of this man. You know, we know who he is. We're aware of his existence, but I didn't like realize his power. I never listened to his music before September of last year, and oh my god. Oh my god.
Thank you so much.
He inspires me to be more myself and more honest and more fearless and passionate and creative, which I really appreciate. Number three is you only get what you ask for. I started working for my friends last year. I have an internship currently that's still going on with my friend's casting agency. They're background casting directors, and I'm interning with them to hopefully maybe work for them, with them, or take over in the future. Who knows? Not me. Well, but that opportunity would maybe never presented itself had I not expressed interest. So always express interest in the things that you want, and then maybe the universe will say, okay sis, I see you.
Trust me, I got this.
Number four, there's always a silver lining. I was afraid to go to school online, on Zoom. I'm in college right now. But something that good came out of that is because it was on Zoom, my social anxiety was way lower in terms of things that I've always wanted to try but just was too scared to. So I've always wanted to take an acting class because I work in film, so like it makes sense, but I was always too scared to try it in person, and so I took one in the summer on Zoom, and it was so fun, and it was such a good way to ease in to doing something that's really scary for me personally. So that was a good plus of Zoom that I was not anticipating, and it's cool to find the good in all the shit. Number five, just because something doesn't work out the first time doesn't mean it won't work out the second time. What I mean by this is I took my first round of antidepressants in 2018, and it was not a good experience. If you want a whole video on my experience with SSRIs, anti-anxiety medication, antidepressant medication, go ahead and let me know down below. It's crazy. So if you want to know my experience, then comment down below. But anyways, it didn't work out so well for me in 2018, and I went back on antidepressants, 10 milligrams of Prozac in September of 2020, and oh my god, It helped so much, and I was afraid to go back on them because it didn't work out the first time, but that experience taught me that just because it doesn't work out the first time doesn't mean it won't work out the second time. So, love you, science.
Science!
Number 6, the moment you, how do you say this? The moment you plant the seed is not the moment you reap the fruit. I started working in the film industry in 2018, and I'd always wanted to work in the film industry, so I was really stoked to do so. I worked on a Netflix show. I'll link the video above here about my experience. But I was always kind of like confused, impatient, and a little bit jealous of people who are working full-time, just because the film industry in terms of money is not the most stable job you could have. I've always wanted stability, and film isn't necessarily the best way to go about getting stability, but I was always confused about how people were doing it. And it took me 2 years to find an opportunity that would allow me to do that, and I'm still not there, but I've planted a seed and I can see it coming in the horizon, and now I know that it all works out. You never say no to an opportunity because you never know where it will take you. I didn't know that standing in for someone or shaving my head and then being able to stand in for someone because I had short hair would lead me to possibly being a casting director one day. Who would have thought? Not me. Not me. This is a really important one. Practice communication. My boyfriend Sean and I have been dating for over a year. Hi, if you're watching this.
True, wow.
And we are really good at practicing having hard conversations with each other. We talk about topics that maybe a lot of people don't talk to each other about just because they are hard to talk about, but we kind of use each other as a good practicing space, and we allow each other space to maybe make mistakes and just practice to speak our minds and be honest without fear of someone getting offended. And that has been such a blessing. It's allowed me to kind of take those skills that I've been practicing in our safe little bubble on FaceTime, unfortunately, and take them into my real world, which is something that I'm still working on because it's hard to talk about. Like, I talked about politics with my dad and I never do that. And it's good to have a good communication partner. So that was really cool. It made me feel very adult-ish, and thank you, Sean. I appreciate it. This year was the first year that I was ever in a long-term relationship. My boyfriend Sean and I have been dating for a little over a year now, and I've never dated for anyone this long, and it's been great. He was my best friend before I started dating him, and he's still my best friend now that I'm dating him. And we haven't been able to like be with each other since March, which is a whole nother topic. Anyways, I learned how to be in a long-term relationship, especially with me dealing with my mental health issues. It's always been a struggle of mine how to communicate my inner thoughts and like where I'm at, because it changes all the time. Especially like I have a hard time being honest with myself. I can't be honest with someone else. Like, oh my god. It's all about choosing that person and yourself. But in terms of person-on-person relationship, it's all about choosing that person over and over and over again. You have to be honest, you have to communicate, and you have to reflect on where you're at, and again, be honest and communicate where you're at, and just keep choosing the relationship, because it can get crazy up in the brain. Your brain gets scrambled, you know what I mean? And sometimes it's hard to tell like what's an actual thought and what's just anxiety thoughts. And this has been a great practice and learning experience for me, so thanks again. Number 9, you will make friends doing the things you love. I dropped out of college for 3 years after my first term when I was 18, and so I didn't really have that like chance to make a lot of friends post high school, like in my early 20s. So I was always like, I'm a loner. But I took an improv acting class for my college, and I met my really good friend Savannah there. So Savannah, if you're watching this, hey, she's great. We have drinking dates we have FaceTime drinking dates every weekend, and we love Harry Styles, and we want to go vintage shopping after all this is done. So do the things you love and you'll find friends, even if it takes years. Everything's connected, you know what I mean? You do the things you love, you do the things you love that you're scared to do, and then you find friends. Wow.
connected.
This year, my childhood dog died, and if your mom tells you to walk your dog, you better walk that damn dog. I mostly did that, but I feel like I could have done more, and I don't like that feeling. So walk your damn dog if your mom tells you to, okay? Because one day, that's all we're gonna say. Walk your damn dog. If you have a dog, comment down below. What kind? What breed? That's the same thing. What are their names? How old are they? DM me a picture on Instagram. Please DM me a picture on Instagram of your dog. I've wanted to move out of this house for years, but never got my shit together in terms of money. But I am so glad that the universe and my procrastination made that not happen, because I could not imagine not living at home during the shit show that was last year. Love your parents, and if you're living at home, say thank you. Even if the fights are there, I feel ya, but that's just life, and I don't know where I'd be without my parents right now. Not good. Number 12, it's hard to be honest. I took a poetry writing class last term, fall term 2020, and I have a hard time being honest with myself, and that in turn makes me have a hard time being honest with others. And I already knew I had a hard time being honest with myself, like really writing my feelings is quite hard, but at least I'm aware of it, you know? Maybe next year we'll make some progress on it. Number 13, wasting time and getting older scares me. It terrifies me. I was just listening to Harry Styles while I was writing this, and I was just bawling. It terrifies me that a year has gone by, pretty much, and I've just been sitting in my room for a year. And it went by so fast. At some moments it was so painfully slow, but for the majority, if I look back on it from like March to now, it's like, you're joking. And that terrifies me. But number 14 is do the things you've always wanted to do. I've been wanting to make a YouTube channel since I was like 14. And I found YouTube when I was super depressed and super anxious and had no friends, and I would sit in the bathroom stall and watch YouTube. And so now to like have a YouTube channel that's like people are actually watching it, it's just really, oh my god, if my 16-year-old self could see me right now, yeah, she'd be like, dude, you're joking. You got out of there. Oh, I normally don't reflect on like each year until like 5 years later, but we gotta get this year out of our system, you know what I mean? Number 15, always hug people and tell them you love them. I can remember the last hug pre-pandemic that I gave my boyfriend, and I will never take hugs for granted. Dude, I wanna, oh, there's so many people I wanna hug right now. I'm filming this and the year isn't even over yet, so I like want it to be over, but also like I don't want time to go by. Number 16, life is too short to be mad at the people you love. Yeah, because you never know what will happen. You, like, literally, if this year has shown you anything, you will never know what will happen. So give people hugs and forgive them if you can. Number 17, dark shit allows you to see light shit. Oh my god, was this the darkest year ever? Yeah. Black Lives Matter and the election. Darkest year ever, but two bright shining lights came from that. I mean, many more did too. Healthcare heroes, oh my god. Oh my god, thank you. And all of those amazing things were happening during all these shitty things. Everything's amazing, it's just how you look at it, you know? Number 18, I would like to be more comfortable in my sexuality.
Yeah, I'm gay.
I'm pretty comfortable saying, hey, I'm bisexual and I like girls too online, but in person, like talking to my parents or like friends or new people, or like I don't know how to flirt with girls, and I just like in person I don't know how to do it. I feel like my style's starting to like change and represent that side, and like all my sides. It's all one side, but everything, it's all starting to represent me more, but I would like to like act on it more, you know, when it's safe to, if you know what I mean. Number 19, parents have feelings too. There's nothing like seeing your parents cry. That is the most heartbreaking thing ever. Number 20, I learned what a right relationship feels like. Yeah. Ew. So that was the most emotional year ever. I felt like I was drowning in my head so many times, but here we are, and there's really like, I can't put into words, like I'm gonna be processing last year for the rest of my life. So I don't want this to come off as like 2020 is behind me, let's go, new me. No, I take years to process anything. Just because it's a new year doesn't mean that everything from last year is suddenly gone. We have so much to fix. It's all for good. It's all for good. Even though it feels bad in the moment, but it's all for the good of people and the earth. I don't know, I'm at a loss for words. I just want to cry. Oh man. Besides like working on a few sets, I've been in my house since March. I've seen my boyfriend like maybe once every 2 weeks. I see my best friend maybe like once a month. That's it. So being able to like talk to you in the comments, or like send video messages on Instagram back and forth, and just having someone to talk to has been amazing. I'm very proud of you. I'm very proud of you. Even if, not even if you just, I don't like that. Surviving last year is the biggest accomplishment and biggest lesson of all, because if you can do that, you can do fucking anything. Am I wrong? I don't think I'm wrong. So I'm very proud of you. If you feel inclined to, feel free to share what you learned in 2020 down below. I would love to hear it. And thank you for making it to the end of this video. Let's go ahead and talk about the giveaway, shall we? I have these. I was on a hunt for these for like a week. I couldn't find them. And then I found 3. And I was like, you know what I should do? I should give these away, because I just have a feeling we have some diehard Harry fans out there who just, they need this copy. They need to see Harry Styles blow up a balloon in a Gucci dress. Just to like, just for like moral support. This needs to be with them. And I understand. Clearly, he made it into my top 20 lessons of the year. This man. Oh my God.
Thank you so much.
And I'm gonna give 2 away to you. So if you would like to enter to win some Harry Styles Vogue December issue magazines, all you have to do is make sure you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below, and follow me on Instagram. I will be checking if you comment and if you follow me on Instagram, so make sure you do those 4 things. This giveaway will end 1 week from when this video is posted. I'll pop that date up on the screen right here. So again, please make sure you are following me so I can get you your magazines, and maybe I'll throw in a note and an air kiss or something like that. Alrighty friends, that is going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I don't think I gave you your hug in the beginning, so let me do that real quick. There you go, forehead kiss. Mwah. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe down below. Follow me on Instagram for a chance to win the 2 Harry Styles December Vogue issues. And I will see you in the next video.